Okay, so this is a very, very effective way for students to do grade 6 geometry, standard 2, applying the volume formula, volume equals length times width times height, or volume equals base times height. You want to start with a few famous buildings in your city. I'm from Las Vegas, so we have three famous casinos here. We have the Bellagio, which I spelled it wrong. Bellagio. We have the Paris, very, very popular. And we have Red Rock, a very famous local joint, very close to my school. So that applies to my school. Now, to have an effective lesson, you would have the students research all this, either on a tablet or at home or on their cell phones or somewhere. But this is all available on the internet, and whatever city you're at. Los Angeles, you have the Staples Center. Seattle, you have the Needle Tower, I believe. Washington, D.C., you have tons of buildings. New York, anywhere. Even if you're in a small city, you could probably do research on a very famous building. But you do want to pick famous buildings that your students are probably familiar with, because you are trying to apply these formulas to real life. So, I picked three: Bellagio, Paris, and Red Rock. And I found the total square feet, and for the fun of it, I decided to apply their height too. Okay? Now, you can fill in any information you want for the students, and then you can solve the rest. I'm just going to start with the basic. You can do total square feet and height. Now, you're going to notice if you're given the volume, total square feet, right? And the height, you could divide the height into the volume to find the base. Now, I've done that already, and that's 314.38. And you can do that for every building, or not you, but the students can do that for every building. So they can solve the base. So this one is 19462, and this one is 29827. Now this leads us with many different possibilities, and it's very valuable for another lesson. They'll understand that the length and the width is the base. So you could either give them a pretend length or give them a pretend width to solve, or you could actually have them solve the correct length and width. Let's pretend it's a square base. You could teach them the square root. You could give them a length. Let's say, what if the building is 10 feet? What would be the width? There's many possibilities with this, and you don't have to do only length, width, and base. You can do it in any one of these categories. Okay? And the best thing about this is that it's building that the students been to. It's building that the students could relate to. They can even print out pictures of these buildings and let them do the research on this. That kind of helps them soak in the information more. This is a really, really good real life lesson for 6th grade Geometry Standard 2.